Hey, how are you? We're live. How are you, everybody? Today's Thursday. Welcome back to Thursday Inspiration and Implementation Time live with Spring every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And I've been doing this show for, let's say, over 3 months, 4 months. And it's a wonderful every Thursday, we have a great inspirations to share with you, new strategies that I learn and the best practice that I learn. So, and through my practice, coaching practice and mentoring practice, so I'm sharing every Thursday, 1 p.m. So make sure you mark on your calendar every Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And today our topic is about your connections, 300-degree connections, and we will focus also on the best practice and the strategies on the most popular social media. I hope you are, very interested in this topic, and it's very strategic actually. And I hope today we also get a chance to discuss. If you are watching live or replay, welcome to comment on this video, under this video. While I was sharing, share your comments, and so we could have interactions. I always review your comments so I could answer questions or provide a reply to your comment as well. Today we talk about the 300-degree connection and also the top 3 most popular social medias. If you are online, I know nowadays every entrepreneur, you have no choice. You must be doing some business online, right? If you are only doing a local business, if you really want to scale and also expand your business, you will also eventually go online as well. So online life, it's unavoidable for every entrepreneur, and it's more and more popular. I hope you are not getting overwhelmed by so many social media platforms and so many connections online, and how could you best leverage all the resources and connect with the most people, meaningful people with you. Hi, Paula. Wonderful to see you. Doc, so nice to see you guys, and welcome to join me live. And today our topic is about the 300-degree collections and the top 3 most popular social medias. And first I want to share with you the mindset. Some entrepreneurs, they may want to just focus on some dozens of or even hundreds of high-ticket clients to work with them, and they may not fully leverage their social presence because they just want to focus on high-ticket clients. They do not need to serve so many, and as long as they can make money, maybe they get satisfied. Or later I will share with you why it's also the online connections and social media strategies are also very important to you. And for another type of entrepreneurs, if you are really passionate about what you are doing, you have a big mission, you want to impact more people, and online presence and social media strategies is necessary. That's definitely very critical to you, right? So the mindset, both either you want to serve some high-tech clients, or if you want to impact more with your gifts. The most important thing is you want to be known and to get paid. That's a basic baseline for everybody, right? As an entrepreneur, you want to develop your business. You want to contribute your services to help other people. You want to, get other people to need to know you, and you get known, get paid. That's a basic baseline. Then if you need to, really get a good business, you need to be very known as an expert and even leader in your field. Otherwise, even though you just want to develop dozens of clients, it's not easy, right? If your clients double check your background, and now everybody's almost like on social media, we call it 360-degree because there are so many different social medias. People connect on different platforms. They can check your background. They can see your profiles. If they do not feel you are very well-known experts and leaders, people will choose those influencers, right? Leaders and experts in your field instead of choosing you. So no matter if you want to just serve dozens of high-ticket clients, or if you want touch more, impact more, and to serve more people and have a great, a big presence online, you want to, really optimize your online strategies. And today we're talking about 300-degree connections. What does that mean? First, I want to talk about what kind of a type of people you want to connect first. And then we will talk about what is 300-degree connections. I want to make everything very simple for you. Just the 2 types of people you want to connect. You want to focus your energy to connect, to make every day your life and your work more meaningful. Just simply 2 types of people you want to connect with. One is who you serve. So that's for every entrepreneur, it's very important to make sure you are clear about who you are serving. And that's we've been talking a lot about that in like niche clarity, about who are your ideal clients. Previously, I had a training about like 8 critical questions to define who are your ideal clients. So very first clarify who you want to serve, who will be your ideal clients, and that's the first type of people you want to connect with. For example, for my connection, I love to serve visionary entrepreneurs, like service-based visionary entrepreneurs and change makers. So majority time when I'm online, I focus on connecting with such kind of people who have they have a great passion, they have like a mission to serve. For example, I have my Facebook group, Abundant Entrepreneurs. I have those 3 filtering questions. I will ask people, what's your top passion? What's your current biggest challenge, and then what support you're looking for. So based on that kind of like a criteria, I will filter people if they are a good fit to my group. So my group, Abundant Entrepreneurs, are most positive and the people with passion and a mission. They want to change the world. They want to use their best gifts to serve the world. So that's an example for you to clarify the people you want to serve as an entrepreneur. So build up the community and your network, your environment. Surround people that you feel uplifting, positive, you want to serve, you want to work with. So that's the first type of people you want to connect with. The second type of people are influencers who influence who you want to serve. So it's like once you clarify who you want to serve, and then you want to find those influencers in your industry who can impact those people you want to serve. So those influencers, you can follow them, you can learn from their what's working, what's their best practice, what's really selling, what's the trend in the market, in the industry, and you can eventually develop the partnership, joint venture partnership, and with them, and that's your higher level play, right? So eventually you want to connect more influencers, both learn from them and in long run to cooperate with them, so you can build up more presence and also impact in the market. So that's the first thing I want to, I clarify what kind of mindset you need to build up 360-degree connections and your best social media presence. The second one is who you should focus on, build up the connections. And now, what is a 360-degree connection? And by the way, before I keep sharing more insights and inspirations, feel free to comment. And if you have any feedback, if you feel like those 2 kind of people, you can just share who you serve. Simply who do you know you serve, and you can put under the comments, so that take this chance to clarify or just share ideas who you serve, so you can get more inspirations and to move on. After we finish this video, you can focus more on who you serve, and then you will think about, for example, today's one of the action to do is, after this video, I want to challenge you to find the top 10 influencers in your industry, in your market, who can influence who you serve, and to follow them. And you can set up on the Facebook, see first. So I think Facebook allows you to set up up to 20. I forgot it's 20 or 30, but up to around that number of people you can see first. So on your timeline, when you watch the news update on your homepage of Facebook, you can always see their feedback, their update, their posts. You can see what's their best inspirations. That's a great learning part for you. And in long run, can help you to build up the connection with them as well. Hi, who's joining me? Joy, hi. Thank you for joining me. And now I've already shared the mindset and also the 2 types of people you want to focus on connection. And the first, I want to share with you what is the 300-degree connections. In my group, Facebook group, Abundant Entrepreneurs, I initiated quite a few posts, a series of posts focused on this topic, 300-degree connections. I focus on Facebook. So far, I focus on this following 8 types of social medias. The first one is your website. Normally on your website, you should have your login for people to sign in to get your either e-newsletter or get any update from your regular, like weekly, regular information or inspirations, so people can get into your list. That's a very basic level of connection, and you give people some free gift on your website, right? That's our first level of connection. By the way, first I want to focus on the online one. So I listed the 8 ways, 8 social medias to connect with them. So first one is your website and e-newsletter. The second one is Facebook. And the third one is YouTube. The fourth one, Instagram, and then LinkedIn, blog, Twitter. So there is just some examples. I listed 8 types of them. And some of you may have your podcast. Some of you may have some other social medias. But here I want to share with you, like as I mentioned, the 3 most popular social medias. According to the statistics, the recent one, Facebook is still the #1 social media, the most popular one, and its monthly active users is almost 2.2 billion people. And then the second one is YouTube. It's around 1 billion active users monthly. And then Instagram, 800 million active users. And then the fourth one is LinkedIn. That's around 500 million active users. And then it's a blog around 409 million blog accounts. And then it's Twitter. After that is Twitter. Twitter is around 330 million active users. And then some people, like for example, if you are using podcasts, that's around let's say 18.5 million episodes, around 525 active shows. So that's a overview market statistics about those popular, most popular social medias. Today, I want to encourage you both build up your 300-degree connections. And when you join my group, Abundant Entrepreneurs on Facebook, when you find those posts relating to the 300-degree connections, you will find a related logo about those social media. Everyone has a logo and a post with it, and I've already gave an example, shared my presence, my link under that social media, and you are free to like share yours. So that's a great opportunity for us to share each other's social media links and presence. Then we can connect with each other, we like each other or follow each other. So that's one of the great ways I see that is popular in the industry. Like quite some masters, if they're encouraging people, if they have a community, right, they are sharing this kind of links so people can follow. If you follow with each other, and you can instantly, easily increase dozens and hundreds of followers. And that's a really supportive to each other, make each other make greater success. So that's the idea of 300-degree connections. Actually, here I'm not just talking about social media, online connections. 300-degree connections is also about a real-life connection. For example, if you go to local meetup, the real-life personal connection is very important. I know currently it's almost like a virtual world. Everybody is on, on social medias or online. Everybody's holding their cell phones. It's trying to, it's actually not a very healthy way if you're staying all the time online. I would encourage you to have this balance, to pay more also attention on your social networking, personal connection, meetup, live events. And actually, I found that when you meet up people in person, you have the great in-depth connections with each other, more chat about each other's passions and interests, and have some real-life experience. That's the best way to connect. It's also for more in-depth and also long-term connections as well. For example, I often go to attend quite some live events in my industry, attend some masters and industries engineers training. And normally I stay 2 or 3 days. During that time, those other attendees who share really like-minded, they share similar interests as mine, and we were attending the same events, experiencing the similar training experience and learning and inspiration, aha time, and also have the off training time and personal connection. We eat together, we have a social networking. So that's the best experience to really build up, build up new connections instead of just staying all the time online. So I definitely encourage you like to every week to at least arrange, like every month, healthily arrange 2 to 3 live events to attend. Select some very like a positive and also supportive kind of a networking or meetup events locally, so you can attend and connect with new people. So that will make your both connections and also your business development more interesting. Okay, so that's a 300-degree connections. After this video, I would encourage you to make sure you join my group, Facebook group, Abundant Entrepreneurs, and find those 300-degree connections posts and share your social media links to take that advantage. Really take that as a benefit and also advantage to make yourself more seen and known by other people, and at the same time also give the favor to other people. Find those who you are interested, you want to connect with, and follow them and give them that support. Okay, so now let's see about the top 3 most popular social medias. Here is the strategic part. How should we choose? Because our time and our energy and our, all this, it's like not unlimited, right? Everybody has the similar time, and in one day, that's our limits actually. Even though no matter how good, how great you are at your time management, you do not want to spend all your time on all this kind of like social medias. So here you need to have both 300-degree connections and also focus. So here I would suggest you to focus on the top 3, but also another way to make the decision is also your personal styles. And for example, the top most popular medias, social medias are, first one is Facebook, second one YouTube, third one Instagram. But some people may be like you're not so especially at this stage, right? If at your early stage you are not so comfortable with all the videos and everyday like Facebook live videos like this, because I'm just now doing once a week, I may increase more. But if you are not so comfortable to doing so many Facebook live videos or YouTube videos, you can choose the one in other social medias you feel more comfortable with, meeting with your personal style. I know there are quite some successful experts, right, on Twitter or on LinkedIn, or some of them on podcast. So it all depends on your personal style. Some of them would rather like talk, hear the voice than seeing the video. So it's good to have the combination, but also at the same time choose your favorite ways to focus on. And those ones I've already listed, the top 8, is all good. If you choose any of them, a combination of them, that will be great enough. And here I just want to share my personal experience. My strategic decision is like I've been using LinkedIn for longer time than Facebook, but from the feedback, from the the growth, I just feel like Facebook is more my style, and I really love this organic and holistic connections through Facebook, and more life and more fun than LinkedIn. So my strategic adjustments on my social media strategies for the later stage of my development, I will focus more on Facebook. And I also started my YouTube channel. I will focus more because I give more attention and strategic development on my YouTube. Actually, it's very easy from Facebook Live to turn all the videos, download and upload to YouTube and to enrich my channel. So it's not very difficult. So my first priority, I will focus on Facebook and focus on my profile. I will use my profile, Facebook profile, as for the public. I will share both life and business updates. So I will have more engagement, provide more values to other people through the communities, through online connections, and get more free connections and traffic. So that's my strategic adjustment on my social media development. So first is my Facebook profile, and then my Facebook page. So far I have close to 500 followers. I did not pay enough attention on that before, but since now I will do more focus on my page as well, because I know as an expert and leader, if you really want to impact more people, I know most masters and great experts, they have great followers on Facebook page. Around, if you can get over 5,000 people to like your Facebook page, I know that you can apply to be a public figure. So that's a great exposure, market presence for you. And also for this, for example, this is a Thursday training, live training. Previously, I was only sharing hosting in my group, Abundant Entrepreneurs, but as it's a group, so you cannot share directly to other platforms. So, and also I did not pay like enough emphasis on my page, and now I just shifted my weekly live video on my page. So I will give more emphasis on my page, so more people can see my training, and more people can, you know, really like enjoy the values I am providing. And so I want to attract more likes to my page. So I want to focus more on, put my page to be more on my live videos, my profile to be both live and business presence. And then my group, I've been focusing a lot on my group. So I've already developed, it's over 1,000 entrepreneurs, abundant entrepreneurs. So it's a great progress already. I will keep my efforts on that. So basically, Facebook, you have almost like three profiles, right? You have your personal profile, you have your page, fan page, and then you have your group. If you have your group, right, I would definitely encourage you. If you do not have it, I'd encourage you to develop your community, your group as a host and leader. That would definitely increase your presence and also your impact in the market. So that's my first one on the Facebook. And then YouTube, I just mentioned, I will develop more. I used to have like interviews posted on YouTube. I will have more sharing of my YouTube channels through all my posts, through all my sharing, so it will get more exposure. And then the third one, my focus will be also like in long run to develop my Instagram. I just started, I think last month, I started Instagram because I heard quite some industry masters are recommending it. They are getting great ROI, like return on investment from Instagram. And so far, I've not get all these great, how to say, the best strategies on Instagram yet. I'm still learning on Instagram. The Instagram, as I know, is people are using it not just like a picture or great moment sharing, not just like fancy pictures. Many of them are using it strategically to share, for example, their live moments, right? Using under 1 minute live videos to have the real life connection. At the same time, also people are sharing short videos to promote their services and products, and quite of them already get great success. So that's where I want to learn and improve. And that's it. And my LinkedIn, I actually want to reduce my energy and efforts on it. Unfortunately, I've been working on that for quite some years, but I just feel like it's not my quite style there. You cannot really share so much there. LinkedIn is quite too professional. It's great for professionals, people, and also for formal connection as entrepreneurs. But when you want to share like a life moment, fun moments, all this kind of like a holistic connections, LinkedIn is definitely not the best platform. So I see the trend. Most entrepreneurs, like most coaches, authors, and speakers, and also like consultants, more of them are transitioning from LinkedIn to Facebook. So it's just also my personal style as well. I want to choose more about Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And personally, I'm a visual person. I love beautiful photos. I love videos. And I challenged myself to do more live videos. I will challenge myself to do more like short, maybe just a few minutes or even under 1 minute, short inspirational videos so that I can share through my platforms on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And also depends on your personal style. If you still not feel so comfortable to expose yourself and to be live on video, you can choose some other platforms you like. But really what makes the difference is your consistent presence. Consistent presence, and also keep providing the best value you can provide. And here, and yesterday actually, I had the great training with quite a few industrial marketing geniuses. I had 9 hours of live stream training online. And the best idea I learned, one of it is it's really do not compete with strength. Like compete, which one is better, compete with other people. And because there's always somebody better than you in different categories, right? In different areas. But instead, compete with differences, compete with your uniqueness. And that's your best power. That's your superpower. The genius called it superpower. Yeah, that's your superpower. That's your sweet spot, and that's your greatest strength. So focus on your uniqueness. Find the best social media platform that really fits your style, and you would love to present on it, either through text, through your audio, or through your video, through different, like through your blogging, like different ways. Just choose the one you really love and want to dig into it and be consistent and present on it. Okay, so that's another strategy. And let's see, further on, I want to, okay, another great inspirations I learned is really, no matter what kind of type of messages, either it's a text or audio or the video messages, focus on this kind of a formula. It's really like the hook plus your story plus the call to action. So that's a very simple formula or equation. It's equals to your social media success, something like that. But that's three components very important. Whenever or no matter what messages you are sharing, you need to always have these three focuses. The first one is your hook. Hook, for example, it's very attractive titles, highlights, right? And I'm not sure, maybe you can give me a feedback when you are listening to this live video or replay. Every Thursday when before I post the announcement of the live event, I was trying to find, I was developing the creative and strategic content, and also same to try to get a very attractive title to say, if like, I want to see your feedback. For example, you can comment under this video. Today's title, if that's attractive to you, 300-degree connections and 3 most popular social medias. Give me some feedback so I know that if my hook works or not. And I would continue to do that, in everything I share. You need to first make sure it's a great content will be valuable to audience, and then you will have the very attractive title. It's like very simple but very easy for people to understand, and at the same time it's powerful. It's very like meeting people's needs, like they have this challenge, they really want to know this, that can help them to solve some problems. So just please give me some feedback, right? And also you can feel free to suggest some like even maybe better titles for me to use. And you can also welcome to review my previous weekly live videos to see which you give me some comments, like which is your favorite, which one you like, okay? So that's the first one, the key components for your messages you share. The one is your hook. And the second one, oh, by the way, the hook is also including not just title, right? Especially we are doing the live video. The hook could be really, some people are using hooks how to attract people's attention, right? They get some toys. Gosh, I do not have any toys beside me. Something like this, for example. Just to get some tools. Either it's a kid's toy or anything you feel like you can get people's immediate attention, and or some like I'll say weirdo, some kind of action performance things. Oh, by the way, Joy, feedback to that. I was attracted to you. Thank you. My name, and thank you. I know so many people like my name. Thank you so much. And I recognize you since I recently joined your Abundant group. Oh, thank you, Joy, for this feedback. Yeah, my group, Abundant Entrepreneurs, that's a very, for example, the name, Abundant Entrepreneurs, right? The name attracts quite many people as well, because it's a promising. It's like, it's promising what people they want to have. Majority, it's clear it's for entrepreneurs, and also it's for abundant entrepreneurs. It's really for their future. So it's a great vision there, and that's an attractive name. It's just very simple 2 words. And I want to encourage you, whenever you are creating your page or your group or any other kind of resources, make the name simple and also attractive. Hi, Allison. Thanks for joining me live. And I just shared with the 3. I'm talking about the 3 key components about any messages, either text or video or like audio messages you are sharing. The 3 key components to really get the results. The first one is a hook. I just shared like it's either it's attractive title, and it's also, it could be some kind of a great performance or some, I know some industry leaders, they're either doing some crazy things. I shared that before. either they are like shooting potato guns, or maybe they're burning their books. I know that Russell Brunson, ClickFunnels founder, he's like one time he's promoting his new book, his expert secrets. This one is .com secrets. He's burning at a book and call people's attention just within the first 3 seconds. That's a great hook. So just because you want to get that immediate connection and attention. Everybody now, the social media is so busy, their attention is very short. And of course, like most people will watch your live video, right? Replay. Most of them are just watch your replay. So when it's on the Facebook's timeline or the homepage, if it's not at the beginning, the first few seconds, if it's not very attractive, not very interesting, right? Not very like adventurous, or even like how to say cause people's curiosity, they will just like scroll down and just ignore your posts, right? So it's very important to have some hooks there and great names as well, right? And that's the first key component. The second one is your great story. And this is definitely the part I need to focus on developing to further develop, improve in my business as well. I've been sharing every Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern time on my inspiration and implementation time, live with Spring, right? This is my theme show. Every Thursday I've been presenting a great teaching. Every Thursday I have a new teaching and some new strategies, the best practice to share. But I've not paid so much attention on the stories yet. I know I'm a great story. I'm a mom of 2 young kids. So I know that I was a great storytellers and sharing adventurous stories with my kids. But I ignored that in my business. So here's a reminder to you. Really, and I learned recently from all these great masters in the industry, it's really the stories is really what build up the emotional connections with your audience. And that's really what sell, right? It's like before you sell your genius offer, your great products, you need to first build up this strong emotional connection. So actually you already like sold before you provide that offer. That's a key. It's like your hook, your story. And from the story, you connect with people either through your vulnerability or through your how to say that aha moments, your greatest inspirations, or any kind of a great breakthroughs, or your testimonials. All these kind of stories are great emotional connections with your audience. So that's a reminder, the second key components. And the third one is a CTA, call to action. Very important. Every message, every post you share, you need to have some call to action. Oh gosh, I typed some, but it's okay. We are still live. And it's very like a call to action is very important. If you share a great message without a call to action, and then it's just like entertainment. And as I shared before, any great ideas without execution is just entertainment. You just share some great information, and after 48 hours, 2 days, basically 80%, people will forget 80% of it. So after maybe 3 days, it's totally forgotten. So it's always make sure you have call to action following your messages. Either, I will give you example actually at the end of my training, right? Every week when I have a training, I give people the call to action so they can implement. I've already gave one colleague a call to action at the earlier of this video, because I shared with 2 types of people you want to connect with. One is who you serve, another one is who influence who you serve. So I challenge you to list the top 10 influencers in your industry who influence who you serve, and to connect, how to say, not if you send a connection request, maybe most of them will ignore you at this moment because they are influencers, right? But it's great. You can follow them. You can see them first, see first on Facebook, so you can get their feeds, their posts always pop up on your home page. So you can always get a great inspirations from them and know what's the trend, what's working, and learn from them. And in the long run, help you to build up connections with them. And also, it can also help you to reach the audience they are impacting, right? That's very important strategies. So that's one challenge. And call to action, you list the top 10 influencers in your industry who influence who you serve, then follow them, okay? And even try to connect with them. For example, there's a few days I've been attending the best industry marketing training from quite some juniors. I give them great feedback and comments and share what I learned from them. I send a friend request to them. Half of them actually accepted my connection request. So that's a great progress. So make sure anytime you learn great, inspirations from the influencers, you give them a feedback and let them know you, and also you tag them and give them feedback and best learnings from them, and then you send the request to them. If they are full of connections already, at least you can follow them, right? So that's a great strategy. It's a great reminder to you. So that's the 3 key components of any messages you share. It's your hook, your story, and your CTA, call to action. Okay, and now the YouTube strategies. Earlier I mentioned a little bit. Of course, my focus, number 1, is the Facebook. As I shared earlier, Facebook is the most popular one with 2.2 billion monthly active users. So that's even more than double than the second place of YouTube. YouTube is 1 billion monthly active users. So my majority focus and energy will put more on Facebook and to leverage my profile, my page, and also my group. And then the second one is my YouTube strategies. I already built up my channel, and I will do more, as I do more short videos, including this ones like training videos. I will also add some short inspirational daily moment videos, and then can add to my YouTube. So that's the area I will explore more. And yeah, feel free to share what social medias you want to explore more, and what's your personal style, feel called to use more, to leverage more. List your favorite social media under the comments, okay? And then my third focus will be the Instagram, as I also mentioned earlier before about I've already shared on my 300-degree connections those posts, including the Instagram, to encourage people to share their Instagram accounts and like each other's and follow each other. And also I'm looking for those influencers on their pages or in their groups, communities. They sometimes also share such kind of posts and encourage their members to share their links and also like each other. So that's great opportunities you can leverage. So that's today's inspirations part. And I hope you are getting quite some great values from what I've already learned. I really invest a lot on myself. That's my number 1 investment. Every year I will invest over 5-figure money to really learning from the best in the industry. And so I've been sharing my learning and also best practice with you as well. I hope you find it's valuable. And at the end, as I always share, the call to action, right? This here is the example. If you feel you get great values, and also you really want to strategically plan your current presence to become really step up and stand out and get known, get paid as the expert and leader in your field, you want the help and coaching, mentoring support to really guide you to build up a stronger stronger expert and leader presence, including further clarify your niche, and build up more powerful branding, really cross all your social media presence, and then have more strategic content. Present yourself on the market to be known, and also your signature speaking and your community, like a Facebook group. I can definitely support you and help you. And you feel free to apply for a free one-on-one complimentary strategy session with me. It's called Abundance Business Breakthrough Session. And all my clients, they get great values even from that complimentary session, because it's get a strategic plan on what they should focus on, where they should get more clarity, and step-by-step plan they can implement. So I always focus on both a vision, strategies, and also implementation, because execution results is everything, right? Otherwise it's just ideas. And another opportunity, this one I really want to encourage you to log in before I take it off. Because recently I created this free 6-day Magnetic Expert Bootcamp. I've been sharing that recently, just for this month. It's really at $1,000 value. Basically, it's giving my core program, Magnetic Expert Power Intensive Program. That's a 90-day program. I got the core training modules, the core training videos. I combine them that into a free 6-day Magnetic Expert Power BootCamp. And the experts, my mentors, is telling me that I've been sharing too much values. I should not be giving too much, right? So it's just like temporarily, I'm still making it available for free. But after maybe next month, I will put it off and just instead I will strategically change my funnel, and the whole content will not be all like available, because it's quite some key teaching points from my program. So after this training, I will post my links, the complimentary session links, and also the 6-day bootcamp links on the top of the description of my video, so you can access it. Thank you so much. And no matter you are watching the live video or replay, I'm so grateful for you spending the time with me, and I hope it's very valuable to you, because that's really my mission, to help you. And thank you so much, and feel free to keep me updated and comments to see how I could better support you. Okay, stay always positive and be abundant entrepreneur. Everybody have a great Thursday. Bye.